Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today we are going to be making an easy Yule log recipe. Now this is my third attempt and I will show you here in a little bit of some of my previous attempts. I tried to not follow the recipe exactly and I have learned my lesson. So we are going to do this today the right way. But first I'm going to tell you what you're going to need for the ingredients. You're going to need 6 eggs, 1 box of chocolate cake mix, and she recommends devil's food, 1/3 cup of water, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. Then you can either make your own or buy 12-ounce container of flushy, I'm tired folks. I'm so sorry. 12-ounce container of fluffy marshmallow frosting. I know Pillsbury makes those, but I'm going to be making my own, and I'm going to be making more than 12 ounces here. 12 ounces of whipped chocolate frosting, canned or homemade, and I'm going to be making my own chocolate buttercream frosting because it is really, really good. Then you can garnish it with fresh cranberries, rosemary, just to make it look pretty. I have some fake cranberries items I'm going to put on it, and it will look picture perfect, but this will be my third attempt. So let's get started. First, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. What you're going to want to do is line a 12 by 18 sheet with parchment paper, then spray it with cooking spray, and make sure you get the sides greased too. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You want to spray that good. We don't want any sticking going on. None whatsoever. So first, let's get the cake started. I'm going to be using a flour sack towel today. I don't have any linen towels. Everything else is cotton. This shouldn't stick to my Yule log, hopefully. We'll see. So first we're going to add our 6 eggs, and we're going to beat them for about 5 minutes until they become a little frothy and it says pale yellow color. All right, mine looks pale and frothy after a couple of minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and add the cake mix, the 1/3 cup of water, and the 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And I'll just mix that for a couple more minutes on low. All right, let's go ahead and pour that into our prepared baking sheet. And we're going to want to spread that evenly in the pan. So I'm just going to start. All right, spread that out evenly out to the edges of the pan. Hold down the parchment paper because it'll want to move. It says to bake it for about 15 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. I'm going to start checking it at about 13 minutes. Okay, that looks pretty good. Off to the oven it goes. Rub that in. Then I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Straighten it out here. Do that again. Now, hopefully this doesn't stick. Going to flatten it out a little bit as I make a mess over everything. We'll see how it goes. And I'll start at one end and just roll till I'm done because this is going to be too long. But when I fold it in half, it's about the right length because I'm thinking this is only about 12 inches wide and this will be about 13. That'll work. Success! Yes. You saw it here on Dee's Delights. Worked out perfect. First time. I'll probably have to cut some of this parchment paper off. you. Mine is a mess, folks. Gonna have to do it again. Let's try this again. Woo. I'm so sorry. I forgot to turn the camera on. I slowly but surely rolled this up. It had one little part that it broke on. As you can see, it stuck to the towel. Definitely I would recommend a linen towel because this sticks to the cotton towel and there's little, frayed edges. I'm not even sure if we're gonna be able to eat this. There you go. One beautiful Yule log. It only took me 2 tries. As a matter of fact, I'll probably make another one so you can see how I rolled it up. Put it here right away. Gonna give it a little bit. Alright, let's peel this off ever so slowly because we don't want it to stick. Not too bad, not too bad. Now immediately roll it up. Press into it, both sides. And then put it on a rack for about 20 minutes or so until it cools. Okay? Sets. See you shortly. So if you want to make your own marshmallow fluff, we're going to need 1 cup of butter at room temperature, 14 ounces of marshmallow fluff. This is about a 16-ounce container, so I'll use most of this. 2 cups of powdered sugar and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So that's all it's going to take. So first we're going to beat the butter and the powdered sugar together until well mixed. And that should start to get creamy. It'll seem dry at first, but it'll get creamy after a while. Next we're going to use a spoon though. So get the excess off of your beaters. This stuff is sticky. Boop. And we'll put in our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And mix that around, and then we'll have our marshmallow fluff. That's all it takes, and it is fantabulous, folks. Fantabulous. Have a firm spoon. And after this, we'll make the chocolate buttercream frosting for the exterior of our log. This will be for the inside of the log. So let's just take a little taste of this marshmallow frosting. That reminds me of the song, This Is Great. This is great. That reminds me of the song, It's a Marshmallow World. I love that song. I think of Dean Martin singing it. This we're gonna need for the chocolate buttercream frosting, unless you're gonna buy it at the store. You're gonna need 1 cup of unsalted butter softened, 3 cups of confectioner's sugar, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 3 to 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's it. So first what I'm going to do is I am going to beat the butter on high for about 3 minutes till it gets nice and creamy. Alrighty, that's nice and creamy. Let's scrape it down just a little bit more. So that would be the 3 cups of powdered sugar. We're going to want to start this out on low. 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa, which I'm using Hershey's. 3 to 4 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. I usually use about 3. It'll seem dry at first, but then it comes to life. But you do what you think is best. Our 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and our 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we'll mix that together.
Where's my lunch, witch?
Funny. Hey, there's leftover pizza burgers in there. Doug's been having fun. You were having fun yesterday. You're having fun on Christmas Eve.
If you have your frozen water lines, just call.
Yeah. What was that called? BR 549. Call BR 549.
Junior Samples used card.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mix this together, starting on low speed. Scrape that down a little bit then. If I can find a clean spatula. Can I find a clean spatula, Mr. Miller? Do you know that Santa Claus was supposed to come visit today, but he's been too busy.
Busy time of year for Santa Claus.
Alrighty, let's try this. Let's hope it doesn't stick. We're going to roll it out ever so slowly. Try. Looks like it's doing pretty good. It's starting to rip a little bit here. So we're getting close to the end. Just do it real slow. Right here at the real narrow end is where it normally seems to tear. So I'm going to let this cool just for a couple of minutes before I put the marshmallow fluff on top. Then we're going to roll it back up. This torn part will be hidden, which is great. I think it's cool enough. Let's go ahead, see how it goes for our little marshmallow fluff. So I was rolling it from the narrow side, not from the long side. And you'll want to roll it right back up from the way you had it before. Okay, let's see what we got. Gonna roll it right back up the way I had it, slowly. This is gonna stick right there, yep, okay. But hold it tight and slowly remove. So you can see where it tore, but we're gonna cover it up. I have too much frosting in there. I'm gonna scoop the excess out. And then we're going to put it seam side down. I'm going to see if I can get this off of here. There we go. Seam side down. So yeah, the frosting comes out of there. I had a little too much, which, is there ever such a thing as a little too much? Really? Really? I don't think so. So just gently spread it around. Don't go crazy. You're going to want to do the sides too. Then we're going to run a fork along it to make it look like wood. How ingenious is that? Now you won't use all of that frosting. That's quite a bit. All right, so we got it covered. Now let's take our fork and go through it. If you're going to serve this, you may want to put it on a decorative tray. Just have it looking nice. You can use fresh cranberries. I just have some little decoration. And there we have one beautiful Yule log ready to go. So next, go ahead and loosely cover your cake with plastic wrap. Pop it in the fridge. It'll be good for 3 days. My family's coming tomorrow. I'll let you know what they think.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Your thoughts? Hold on.
Nora.
Scale of 1 to 10, Jack. 10. Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Scale of 1 to 10, Zach, on the Yule log.
It's like a Swiss roll.
That's what it is.
I'll give it like a 9.
Oh, that's a good score. Good score. A 9.
Swiss cake.
Okay, David, you already had a bite. What was your score?
2 thumbs up, I would give it an 8.
An 8.
A high 8.
A high 8. A high 8. So it might be like an 8.8.
8.8.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Oh, Yara, what your thoughts are?
A 29.
Oh my goodness, a 29. That tops a 10 any day of the week. Thank you, sweetie.
I thought it was really good, so I would say 9.
A 9. Very good. Thank you, Kimberly. Pat's going to rate it. Quiet. You'll give a 9. Woo, a 9. That's good from Pat.
It does taste exactly like a Swiss roll.
And that's exactly what it tastes like. Okay, very good. Woo! Look at that, kids. She gave it a 10. A 10. I'm going to rate it a 9.1.
9.1.
Yes. Yeah, 9.1.
Whatever.
Thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights. We hope you and your family have a very